Hello, Papa Ron coming to you from north of Sacramento in Northern California. Today we're going to do a garden update for July. We're looking at the artichokes. They've pretty much ran their course. We've let some go to flower, and we might try to get some seeds out of some of the nicer ones. Since our last monthly update, we harvested all the rest of the onions, and now we're letting them dry on our table so that they'll store better. This is my asparagus bed, and it seems to be doing better since we put some sprinklers in there and it gets watered a little bit more regularly and a little bit more thoroughly. Here we're looking at Thai basil that permaculture prepper sent me the seeds for, and they're starting to flower, and we'll probably try to save some seeds from that and maybe dry some of the leaves. And then I've got my bean plants over here. They're not looking so good. They didn't get watered too much last week. May have to try a different variety next year. We've only got enough beans for like 1 or 2 meals from them. And we've got our Sweet 100 tomato plants. They have not done anything this year. They are really straggly. Last year they were so big that we had to keep adding to our trellises, and this year they haven't even made it to the top. And that's a celebrity. It hasn't done any better. These are my what we call the recycled peppers, the seeds from the peppers that we bought at the store, and they're still hanging in there. I don't see any blossoms on them yet though. This is summer Savory, and it's really starting to flourish now. These are jalapeno peppers, and I see one blossom on the biggest plant in there. And I got another jalapeno pepper over here in the 5-gallon bucket. We may try to save that one through the winter. We'll move it up on the front porch and see if we can take care of it there where it's a little bit warmer. And here we have green onions that you cut the tops off of and save the bottoms and plant. Well, that's what we've got here. And we have savory growing around them because I planted the savory and it didn't come up, so we planted the onions in there. And then the savory came up around them. The bigger fruit tree in this picture is a emerald drop poulat, and I think it's got a Santa Rosa plum next to it. But I want to talk about the poulat. I buy them at the the farmer's market quite often, and this emerald drop is a lot sweeter than anything I've ever bought at the farmer's market. It's almost like eating candy, even though this year they were only about the size of a ping pong ball. They sure were sweet. And in Santa Rosa Plum, the county came by and put a bug trap. I don't know if people have seen them. They're just little triangle things, and they're looking for bugs that they don't want in the county, I guess. These are some of my pomegranate bushes. And this year I've got a lot more pomegranates than last year. Last year I had 2 pomegranates on all my bushes. This year I've got lots of pomegranates. They're still green, and it'll be like the fall before they're ready. Thank you for watching. And if you liked the video, give us a big thumbs up.